neighborhood. Then we received calls about a man chasing someone and shooting. And then eventually we received calls that helped us pinpoint the shooter's location. Our officers arrived in a few minutes, and when they arrived on the scene at the Goodenough addresses, which you'll hear about, they located several bodies and realized there were several shooting victims. With the assistance of some folks in the neighborhood and the calls that were coming in, our officers were able to pinpoint the location of the shooter. As the first officer approached the location where the shooter was, a former police officer who lives in the area saw what was going on and joined our officer. Our officer located the suspect, issued some commands. The suspect did not obey or did not go along with the commands, and the suspect was shot.
There are 5 victims at location number 2, 1 victim at location number 1. After those shootings occurred, the suspect fled north, or pursued Brian Johnson north through the backyards, all the way up to where you see location number 3, which is the location at the top of the screen, where Brian Johnson was found shot in the driveway in front of the residence. If you follow the path down, parallel to Shokolog Road, we believe that the suspect traveled back that path, cut back out onto Shokolog Road, where he observed 11-year-old Scott Dieter running across the street. He pursued him into the house at 1219 Shokolog, where the 11-year-old Scott Dieter was shot. That last 911 tape was a resident at 1219 who let Scott in the house to try to protect him.